Today in our 2016 Nissan Quest, we're going to be test fitting the Swagman XTC4 bike rack for 2-inch hitches, part number S64665. We already have a bike installed on the rack. Let's go and take a closer look and show off some of the features. Now, how this bike actually attaches to the rack, we're going to have 3 points of contact. We're going to have this padded frame hook up at the top, and it's padded so your bike itself will not be scratched once you install it. And we also have these rubber straps that hold the wheels in place. Now, the cradles are adjustable along the arms by loosening up these knobs here. They are adjustable to accommodate different size bikes and also to help with loading the bikes up. It also has this raised shank, which is good for when you have hitches that sit low to the ground, that you're not going to have any clearance issues between the bike rack and the ground. Let's go ahead and take the bike off and set it aside. We'll start by removing the straps on the wheels. Now, before we remove the frame hook, we want to make sure we're holding on to the bike, so when we do remove the hook, the bike will not actually fall into the vehicle. So we'll push this gray trigger right here at the base of the hook, push in and push up. Holding on to the bike, we'll go ahead and lift the bike off now. With it in this position, I'd like to go ahead and give you a couple measurements now. Measuring from the edge of the bumper to our outer wheel well, we've added about 40.5 inches to the rear of the vehicle. For our ground clearance, we're at about 17 inches, and the closest point to the bumper is going to be about 16 inches to this edge here, and that same measurement from the edge of the bumper, or from the center of the hitch pinhole, it's going to be about 19.5 inches. Now, you want to keep that in mind just in case you have a different style hitch on your vehicle that goes either further in or comes further out. Now, this is going to be what's called the loading position. There's a couple other positions we can show you. First, we'll go ahead and fold the main mast flat so you can actually gain rear hatch access. To do that, we'll pull these pins at the base of the main mast, and these will fold down to either side. Reinsert them. Repeat this for the other. And now we have full access to our rear hatch to get what we need. With it in this position, you can also fold it up against the vehicle by removing this pin at the base here and just pushing up. With it in this position, this is good for those close quarter situations, such as parking and putting it back in your garage. And now we've only added about 8.5 inches to the rear of the vehicle, so this did make quite a bit of difference. And our closest point is going to be about 1.25 inches to this edge here, but as much as I shake it, it will not make contact with that bumper. How it actually attaches to the hitch, we'll have an anti-rattle bolt that we've installed, and that's going to take the shake and play out of the shank to make for a much smoother ride. So there you have it for the Swagman XTC4 bike rack, part number S64665, on our 2016 Nissan Quest. Here it is on our test course. We'll start by going through the slalom. This is going to show us the side-to-side action, which simulates turning corners or evasive maneuvers. Next, we're at the alternating speed bumps, which we'll see the twisting action. This will simulate hitting a curb or pothole or driving over uneven pavement. Finally, we have the full speed bumps, where we'll see the up and down action, which is just like driving out of a parking lot, garage, or driveway.
Click the link below to shop, learn more, or visit us at etrailer.com.